Hello, my beautiful Sagittariuses. Um, First of all, I just heard first class. Some of you are going to fly away, and you are going to decide to use to fly away in first class. And for some of you, it could be your first time flying in first class. Like you're ready to elevate your life. You want to upgrade. Um, You know what's so funny? Like when I was meditating on your sign, I heard the song by Beyonce, "I'm a Survivor." I shouldn't say Beyonce because that song is Destiny's Child. I'm a survivor. I won't give up. I will work harder, baby. I also just heard you're spiritually protected, and if you've been having like vivid dreams, you need to write them down. And it's like spirit wants you to stop second guessing yourself. I feel like this is why you're using, and your manifestations are going to be speeding up. All right, I feel like you could have went through, I heard power struggle. You were going through a power struggle. I should have done this, I should have done that, I shoulda woulda coulda. You could have been going through a power struggle. Some of you with an elder, it could have been like a mother. Some of you may have like mother issues or father issues, or you had a parent who was trying to dominate you. And if it's not that, if that's not you, the power struggle could have just been you trying to fight your past. Like literally, I'm a survivor. I'm gonna make it. I won't give up. I'll work harder. I think you could have been fighting with the energy of the past. I hear like, I gotta do what I gotta do. I feel like choosing yourself, breaking out of certain family restrictions. I don't know if you come from a family. I even hear money hungry. People who could have been money hungry, people who you could have been helping, and I hear reaching out to you just for money. Like you felt like there could have been people in your family who were taking advantage of you or taking your kindness for weakness. And I hear like you should have never trusted them. I just feel like not only did you have issues, not only did you have a karmic love partner it seems like I hear a sound mind. So what sound mind is like, you're making peace when it comes to the karmic lover, because a sound mind, like you could have, because it could have been where you could have felt defeated by a karmic partner, and out of nowhere it's like, even if you do hear about them, or if you do get a flash of them, you're not going to be as bothered anymore. So if you've been praying, if you had to go through it during this retrograde where you had to visit the pain and you had to learn from it, it's like it won't affect you anymore. It won't. The past person, like who you know what I'm saying? Suppose the person you're with is Thomas, and somebody says something about Thomas. Who's Thomas? I don't know no Thomas. You know Thomas? Because I surely don't. You know what I mean? I don't know who no Thomas is. Like you're done. But what it is now, a karmic family. Not only did you have karmic exes, but you had a karmic family who could have been also trying to take advantage of you, And this is like I'm a survivor, I will make it. It's like you wanting to work harder, you fighting for your power after being disempowered for so long, you trying to fight for a brand new destiny, and you trying to stay in an energy of love and light after being in darkness for so long. So you could have had periods of being trapped in your head, or just feeling left out in the cold, or used by family. I don't know why, but family is coming up. And this is you reinventing yourself. This is you rebuilding yourself. It's like, this is the way it should have been. Some of you, even therapy. You're in therapy, or you're going to a counselor, and you are starting to understand. I even just heard the roles will be reversed. So, okay. Why do you guys get me so hyped up where I feel like I'm about to jump out my damn seat? The roles are going to be reversed. So it's almost like if they made you feel disempowered, if they were breaking you down and you felt like you needed them, now you are so self-empowered. I had to do that. Sorry. You are so self-empowered now, because I hear, baby, oh my God, y'all be doing stuff to me. Baby, you was in the mirror taking your power back. I see you in the mirror. Like, they can't do this to me no more. I'm done. Baby, you was in the mirror and you done made a declaration to yourself that, honey, you will be damned if they come for you. You will be damned if that you let that go down in the past, that you will ever allow that to happen ever again. It's like you taking your power back and you making a wish. Some of you making a wish, like you probably seen the number 1111 and you like, oh, make a wish. And I cannot be, you're making a wish. And this is, well, some of you out here wishing for wealth. A lot of you are wishing for wealth. And you're trying to imagine your dreams. I feel like you're doing everything in your power to block out the past and block out the negativity. And I feel like you are going to be, some of you out here, a magazine. Some of you always wanted to be in a magazine, or you could be a part of a magazine company. You are going to go through a shift where if you are struggling to release your past, it's going to be so much more easier for you to focus on the future, because it's like time for you to go now. It's like whatever lessons that you needed from the darkness, you had to go into the darkness and transmute the energy in order to come to light. So I feel like whatever darkness you had to go through, it served its purpose, and you are strong. I mean, shoot, if you don't feel strong by the time you reach this video, baby, give it some time. I feel you getting your power back. You feel so, I don't know, but like, I want to say empowered, but the word that came to me was enlightened. You feel so enlightened, and you have so much understanding. And I feel like you could have learned through all these hurtful people. You can like, you know them types of people be having like low self-esteem and self-hatred, and they just project all that crap onto you. Like, is that the revelation that you came to? Like, people who feel inadequate, people who they were like actually threatened by you and intimidated by you and didn't feel like they were enough for you, so they try to project their own internal struggles. And I feel like you've always been very strong, and I feel like because you've been so strong, people always wanted to like fight you down, or because you are always confident, and people might think you got it easy like that and not know that you go through shit too. You just don't be looking like it. Baby, I go through shit. I just don't look like what I went through. So because I look good, you think that I am good, baby? I be going through, you know, you can cry and then wipe your eyes and then put on a brave face in front of people. People don't know what the hell you done been through. They got it twisted. It don't matter. The point is, I just heard it again. The roles are going to be reversed. Where now, where you didn't feel empowered, like you could have been like, I can't wait to get confident. I can't wait to feel powerful. And you are. You're about to step into your power. You're like, people are going to start to notice you, even all over the world. Some of you like harnessing your gifts. Some of you could have been even like, you could have been afraid of your own self. You could have been afraid of your own power. You could have been afraid of the own, like the divine gifts that you were given. You could have been terrified of your own self. It could have been hard for you to see your own self and your power. You could have been dimming your own light for so long, and you see where that got you, right? It don't pay to shrink yourself. It doesn't pay to shrink yourself. It doesn't pay to play small, because when you do that, people feel like they can come for you. Stay with me. I hear modest, I hear understanding, I hear like flowing, organic. Somebody, baby, whoo child. Somebody is so in love, or someone is about to be, and the person, it could be innocent. It can just start off as like someone in your neighborhood, or someone who works at your job, or someone who sees you somehow, some way, but someone who's around, and or someone like, suppose you even have a fling ting. You ever had a fling ting? Baby, you could have a fling ting, and what's going on with them is they are, I hear idolizing you. There's someone who's idolizing you. There's someone who is trying to they want to prove to you they want to prove to you that they are the best option for you. You got options? If you have, especially if you have options, somebody wants to prove to you that they are deserving of your love, that they can be the one for you. You're going to have people. Didn't I just say that, baby? Them tables is about to turn, baby. Who? Somebody wants you to see them as husband material or wife materials. Baby, somebody gonna be trying to be so good to you. Like, oh, you want that? Oh, can I help you? Someone is going to, I hear pressure. Baby, you about to come out with the pressure. People are going to be mesmerized by you stepping into your power. And I even hear elegant. Somebody can be taking you out to an elegant restaurant, or you can be, if you decided like, I'm bored with my wardrobe. I want new clothes that match my new attitude. And people are going to you're going to start to dress more elegant. Like your presence. There's something about your presence. There's something about your aura. Baby, you just came out that retrograde. With all those revelations you had, it could have done something to you energetically where you have no choice but to step into your power. It could have been about that time. It could have been about that time for you to do it. And this is why out of nowhere, you just wake up and you're just in the mirror. Like, I am, beautiful. I am, baby, this my world. Baby, I get to tell you who stay and who go. You just taking back control and power of your life. And to be honest, you should have been, that's what Spirit wanted you to do. You were trying to play small to people, and it's because you have a big heart and you didn't want to hurt nobody's feelings. But people got very comfortable with hurting your feelings, and I think you started to realize that. Wait, why am I playing so nice? Because they ain't playing so nice. Let me see. People even telling you that you look like certain people. Like with this upgrade that you do to yourself, even like your skin routine, your face starts to glow. There's something about you, and people might say like, oh, you have such beautiful skin, or oh, you look like this model or this actress or this R&B singer. And you saying, if I had $1 for every time that somebody told me that, I'll be rich. Let me tell you, I love this. It's like the last person that you broke your heart. Baby, that last heartbreak, you said that's going to be the last time. This is going to be the last time. Last. Somebody's deceased forever with you. Like somebody sees forever with you. Go over all the things that you need to do, and you need to make a priority list. What is your priority? What are the things that need to be done first? And somebody's going to be studying you. It can be the same person who's crazy about you. They're going to be studying you more than you know. Like, why do I feel like this person's around you and I don't know if you see them the way that they see you. I think it's like refreshing is the word that I hear. It's going to be really refreshing to be around someone who notices you and sees you for you. I hear deep down inside, like even if you still do have a little bit of like fear around love because of what you've been through, I think you will start to notice them. This person will, like if they are trying to let you know that I am a safe space and I love you, I love you. They could fall in love with you by an accident, because that just flew out my mouth, by an accident. They might slip up and tell you that they love you. But and remodeling a home. Some of you guys can even be like interior decorators. You know what I'm saying? And because you could have had like a side business that you started to neglect because you were just so tore up on the inside. You're gonna start to go back to that side hustle, and it's almost like you are going to go back to the drawing board of that side hustle, and you might even take it and turn it into a new source of income for you. You are going to go back to the drawing board. If like you have a website, you might change your website, because remember, you changing on the inside. You changing on the inside, and you're going to want to change on the outside to reflect what's inside of you. You're going to want to see whatever changes is going on inside of you. You're going to do external changes to reflect this new version of you that's about to show up, because you ain't who you used to be. You know that, right? So you're gonna go back to your website. You're gonna start to remodel your website. And if you did have something like, once again, you know, you used to love doing interior decorating, or some of you like costume jewelry, and you just gave up on it, you neglected it, and that makes sense. Let me tell you something really fast before I'm gonna go on to the extended, because I feel like I can just go on and on and on. When you say you want a husband, when you say you want a wife, think about the qualities of what that looks like. Think about the person who you thought qualified for that position, and laugh. Like, we can all just laugh at that. You know what I'm saying? If you think about the word husband, and husband means like leadership, a person who is a leader, a person who is able to make sound decisions for the highest good of his whole entire family. Let me tell you something, that word husband is big energy to be a husband. And then you need to find out who are you even being led by? Who are you being led by? Who leads you? Who do you turn to get help when you need to make decisions? You know what I'm saying? I feel like you are qualifying people as husband and wife who were lost. How can they lead you and they're lost? A lost person will make another person become lost. But if you are led and you know how to make decisions, you are a leader. A leader takes leaderships and makes some really big decisions that affect everybody who is involved, right? You need to start thinking husband, or you need to start thinking wife. A little boy running around and emotionally unavailable, and they can't even talk to you. That husband, wife, who? If we can't even sit down and talk and make decisions that benefit all of us, how? Husband, wife, where? Huh? They still hanging out with Lulu and them, and they be out here in these streets running around like a whore and embarrassing you. How? Husband who? Wife who? Where? Start thinking in terms of this. Is this person capable of filling the position of being a husband? Is he a leader? Does he have self-respect? Does he have integrity? Is he able to be selfless? You can't be a husband or a wife and be selfish. There's no such thing, because you're considering your whole family, your unit, your children, your think of a husband, think of a wife. And to be honest with you, if you are a woman, you can't make a boy into a man. You know, you can't. That's not your job. It never was your job. It's not your job to make a boy into a man. And what do I even mean by this? What do I even mean by this? Some women think that they can love a man into loving himself, or they can love a man into being a man. There's no such thing. They would need to want to be a man. And to be honest with you, if you consider yourself to be on the spiritual journey, if you are an empress, and if you are constantly evolving and you're growing, a man would need to want that, because that's the type of energy that you have to give. You would need a man with a growth mindset so he can walk beside you. He can walk with you. This journey ain't for everybody. Everybody ain't trying to grow up. They're not. So if you holding on to some immature, they don't even know what they want to do with their life. They're still confused and lost, and they're not stable. They're not mentally stable. They're not emotionally stable. They're not physically stable. The way I see it is, I feel like if you are a male and you can't even create a foundation for yourself, then what you gonna do for me? If you can't even create a foundation for yourself, like the basic needs, if you can't even provide you with basic needs, shelter, food, clothes, what you gonna do for me? What are you gonna do for a family? So I say that to say, I feel like you gonna have a few options, Sagittarius. And I think if you want to be a husband, think husband-minded. If you want a wife, think wife-minded. You know? That'll help. I hear playing songs. Whoever this person is, you put love into their soul. They play music. And to be honest with you, speaking of play songs, because the reason why I'm saying this, with this person, they seem like this person seems like they're very nurturing. They seem like they're very, very nurturing, that they are like a hopeless romantic. They give me hopeless romantic energy because this person is playing R&B. Spirit also just said to starve your distractions. Find a way to starve your distractions. Y'all better stay with me. I'm going to tell y'all to stay with me. They want you to clean up your area and just focus on the things that you need to get done. Like starve your distractions. Put the priorities first. If you make extra money, to start putting it in your savings. Like, you can do this. Like, whatever you're trying to do, you can do this. I just feel like stay away from the naysayers. Stay away from the people who gossip. You know, it's like a transition and a shift. So if you did lose a social circle, it's because this new level required you to have like-minded people. Especially if you're trying to go into business, you needed business-minded people. You know what I'm saying? They said big minds discuss ideas and not other people. I'm going on to the extended. I love y'all. I'm going on to the extended. I send you so much love and light.